everyone, a very good evening to all of you. As you might have already seen in the title, that today we will be discussing about those students who are always slightly confused when they are going to enter in grade 11, right? Because of the competitive atmosphere around us and so many things are happening that there's a sort of pressure when you always try to build a different career, or you tend to make certain choices for yourself. But today, do not worry at all, because we will be sorting everything out. All right, we are going to discuss all the options that you guys have. We are going to discuss all the career paths, all the career options. What are the mistakes that you should definitely not make when you are entering your 11th grade? All right, so before we start the session, before we start our discussion, basically, I would like to tell you all that do not forget to like this session. Share this session with other friends of yours, or if you know any other relative or anybody who is going to enter grade 11 and they are slightly confused about their choices. All right. Hi, Manisha. Hi, Teja, Venkat, Ritika. Hello everyone. And if you haven't subscribed the channel yet, please do not forget to subscribe the channel as well, so that you can get more interesting notifications, more interesting videos out of it. Hi Hasini. Hello everyone. Hi. Alright, so I believe that most of the people are ready for the session, so let's get started and let's talk about all the confusions and all the general mistakes that we tend to make when we are going to choose a stream when we are entering grade 11. Alright, let's get started. Right, so the first thing that we always tend to mistake, is about choosing the subject. Whenever we are entering grade 11, this is the major time, this is the main time when you get to decide your own stream, when you get to decide that what is the subject that actually interests you, right? Hi Manisha, hello. Purushottam, hi everyone, hello. Very excited to see all of you. Alright, so we were talking about choosing the subject and choosing your specific stream, right? So what happens is that whenever we are entering grade 11, first of all, there's a lot of pressure around us, that we have seen our family, friends, our relatives doing so well, and we tend to get compared, right, with other people, that look at him, if that person is doing so well, so you should always follow the path what a successful person around you has done. But first thing that I really want to tell you guys, that do not take pressure at all, okay? It's going to be your pathway, it's going to be your career, and the most important thing is that you should choose the subject, you should choose the stream that interests you more, right? You do not have to run behind what your other friends are choosing. You do not have to run behind what few relatives of yours have done or people around you have done. You really need to understand your caliber. You need to analyze your specific interests, and then you need to decide that which is the subject or which is the stream that interests you, okay? And then you go for it, right? So you have to assess personal interest, strengths and career aspirations. If you already know that you want to become something, it's always easier to choose that path, right? Because when we don't have a specific goal, or we don't actually know what to do, it's difficult to choose the path also. But when you already know the destination that you want to reach here, it's always easier to follow the path, because you will get people around you who can tell you, who can guide you. We all are here to guide you. So who can guide you that which path to take to reach your specific destination. But when it comes to destination, you are the one who needs to decide what is your destination and what is your aspiration, what is the career that you want to see yourself in, right? And that is why it's easier for you to analyze yourself first, that which are the subjects you really enjoy, what are your strengths, what are the basic things that you really like to do, and you can analyze that only by yourself. And then you decide that, okay, this is something that I really like. I really, enjoy doing math. But at the same time, maybe biology is not my cup of tea. Or on the other hand, you can think that biology is something which really interests me, because we are studying about the human body, we are studying about the living organisms around us, but math is something which seems a bit too much calculation for me. So every student is different. Please do not compare yourself with anyone, and analyze yourself so that you can actually assess your own personality, and on the basis of that, it's always easier to decide a destination, to decide a goal. And once your goal is decided, it's always better to choose the path after that, right? Other than that, you can have research career and options, university admission requirements, if you already know that what exactly you want to do. So, hi, you're asking my name. My name is Tanya, everyone, and I'm a zoology faculty, right? I'm so sorry I didn't introduce myself earlier. My name is Tanya, and I teach zoology for NEET aspirants. But today, the main aim of this particular session is to guide the students who are entering grade 11, all right? And if you're slightly confused, we are here to help you, okay? Right. So, I was saying that when you already know that this is your particular goal, this is your particular aspiration, then you can actually research more about it. That if you really like this subject, what are the different options regarding that subject? And if you want to do a particular course, okay, then you can also think about that, okay, I like the subject. These are the courses available for this subject. You can detailed, you can literally study in detail about those courses, and then you can figure out which are the universities that actually provide these courses, and which are the universities or research institutes that actually avail these courses, and accordingly you can build your career, right? And when you do that, when you follow your own interest, when you follow your own dream, there's nobody who can actually force you that do study, or then nobody has to tell you that come on, it's study time, stop playing and study. When you know it's your dream, when you know that this is something you want to achieve, then you yourself will make a proper schedule for yourself. You yourself will be super disciplined because you want to achieve that, because that's your dream, all right? So it's always really, really important to follow your dreams, to understand your interests. Hi Nagraj, hello everyone. If you're asking me to follow your heart or mind, so first of all, please tell me that what you exactly want to do, what your heart says, and then what your mind says, and then pretty sure we can discuss about it. Do not worry about it. I know it is that stage of the life when we all tend to get confused that which stream to choose, which subject to select, because once you select a subject in grade 11 and 12, you are tend to get the courses which are related to that particular subject. You are tend to understand the streams, understand the career paths which are aligned to the subjects that you choose in grade 11 and 12, right? So I can completely understand that it is slightly confusing, but that is why I'm here, to help you guys out, okay? Right. So, yes, that is why I'm here, to guide you all. But whenever you're confused, you definitely have people around you. Like, we are here for you, to guide you, to clear all your confusions, to sort your mind. You might have certain seniors which you really admire. You have teachers around you. You have your parents, with whom you can actually discuss that this is something I want to do. This is something that interests me, but I don't know if this interest is going to take me somewhere. I know that this question is really common, but most of the times we don't even tend to ask that question, because we feel that our interest is slightly different from everyone else's interest, and that is why we are slightly confused about it, that whether to talk about it or not. But trust me, whatever is in your mind, if you have specific interest, doesn't matter if it aligns with others or not, but if you have your own interest, trust me, you should always talk about it. You should always embrace what is interesting you, because that is how you are going to feel excited every day when you're studying. Otherwise it will only be appearing as a pressure that, oh my god, I need to study, I need to go to school, I need to go to coaching classes. And I don't think that's a really good thing, right? Nagraj, I would really say that whatever it is, it might appear like your parents have different plans for you, you have different plans for yourself. But if your parents plans is not aligned with yours, I'm sure they have their own reasons, you have your own reasons. It's really important to sit with them, talk to them, talk to them about what interests you, understand their perspective, that why are they asking you to choose a different plan or to go for a different career path. All right. And I think by talking to them, there will be a lot of clarity. Okay, because whatever confusion is there, you can actually talk it out, right? Understand their perspectives, make them understand your perspective, and you can talk about your interest and what exactly you want to do. And because of course they are much more experienced than you, I'm pretty sure that they'll understand and they will tell you the pros and cons of both the different plans that you guys have, and accordingly together as a family you can take the decision. All right, so no worries, it happens, but you can just talk it out. Moving ahead, when we talk about the subject options, right, so usually we see science, commerce, humanities, right? I know that most of the students, being a zoology faculty myself, I see that everyone, most of them, either want to go for math or biology as their main subject along with chemistry and physics, because when we talk about JEE, NEET, so that's what we keep hearing. But if it actually interests you, of course we have the whole path decided for you. But there are certain students who have interest in commerce, there are many students who have interest in humanities. So that's what I'm saying, just because a whole bunch of crowd is going towards one direction, that doesn't mean you also have to do that. If it interests you, please go ahead, because until and unless your interest is not there, it would be difficult for you even after choosing the stream, that what you should do and what you should not, right? So I would really recommend all of you to analyze yourself, okay, know your interests, and then make a decision out of it, okay, rather than just doing what everyone else is doing. All right, so these are the options that usually we have. Moving ahead, now if I talk about competitive exam, because whenever we are choosing the stream or choosing the subject in grade 11, as I told you, we already have a goal in our head, right? And trust me, it's always easier, as I told you earlier as well, when you already have a goal set in your mind, then to understand that which path to follow, it becomes really easier. Because when you don't have the destination, you are just walking, you don't know where to walk, but you're just walking, right? But you already, when you know that, okay, this is my destination, I want to reach to this destination, then you would know that this is the path that can take me from point A to point B, right? But if you don't know that from point A, when you're starting to walk, where do you want to go, correct? Hello Nagraj again. So if you guys want me to make detailed videos about specific streams, please do comment down below. After this video would be live on the channel, do comment down below and I will make a separate video for each and every stream. For science, commerce and arts, humanities, I can make different videos for each and every stream where we are going to talk in detail about those streams, that what are the courses related and how can you grow with these things. All right, so that is what we can do. But in today's lecture, we'll just be discussing that what are the mistakes that you should not make. And for those videos, for specific stream videos, I will definitely make videos for you guys. Just comment down below that how many of you want me to make those videos. And specifically, I'll be making videos for arts, commerce and science for you all. All right. Hi everyone. All right, so I was talking about the competitive exams because as soon as you choose the subject, you already have a goal in head, right? If you're choosing biology, suppose you want to crack NEET examination. So you already know that in grade 11, you have to take biology, chemistry, physics, right? So as soon as you have your goal determined, okay, that this is something that I want to do, I want to be a doctor. So I have to crack NEET examination, and that is why I'm taking PCB, okay, physics, chemistry, biology in grade 11 and 12. So as soon as you have a destination, you can actually start your preparation pretty early, right? You don't have to wait that, okay, once my schooling is done, once my 12 boards are done, and then I'll decide, then I'll prepare, right? You can always be well prepared, and you can always start your journey a bit earlier when you already have your goal decided in your head, right? So you can, by that time when you are eligible to give that exam, till that time you don't have to actually wait. You can understand the exam pattern, you can develop a study schedule and stick to it consistently, because whenever we want to achieve anything, the most important two things are discipline and consistency. All right, everyone works hard. If you're not able to understand few topics, it's okay, you will understand it. If you're not able to score good marks, it's completely okay. As soon as you work hard, you will, keep getting better in your results. But if you are disciplined and if you're consistent about a study schedule, about your whole routine, about your entire methodology to create or to compete in an examination, everything seems easier and everything is possible and everything will start showing you results. All right, so that is why I'm saying that having a destination, having a goal is pretty important, so that you can be well prepared, you can start a bit early, and then we can walk the path together, right? Study sources, you know that NCERT and reference materials are there. You can take mock tests, coaching classes, everything is related, right? Because if you know this is something I want to do, I'm taking an example for the NEET examination, it can be anything, your goal can be anything, right? I'm just taking an example so that I can explain you in a better way, that if you want to crack NEET examination, you know that in grade 11 and 12 you have to study physics, chemistry, biology, correct? When you already know that your goal is to crack NEET examination, you know that you have to study NCERT very nicely. You know that you can give mock test, you can go for extra coaching classes, right? That other than the school as well, you can start preparing for it. Because when you know that your goal is there and this is your goal, the path that you choose becomes easier. You know at least what you want to do. You know that in which way or in which area you need to work harder in order to get your desired results, correct? So that is why I'm saying that this is a very confusing state, and I completely understand that, but it's always better to follow your dreams, to understand your interest, and according to your interest you can choose your stream, you can choose your own career path, and then you can start working towards it. Hi, Rejoice Mishra. Of course, we can provide the syllabus of NEET, and you don't have to go anywhere for that. You can subscribe to our channel. All right, there are a lot of lectures available already. If you go to the channel, you will see the syllabus, the preparation technique, the schedule, the blueprints, what are the important chapters that come in NEET. You can get each and everything, and you don't have to go anywhere. Right. Okay, Nagraj, I have taken your suggestion. I would really request all other students as well that as soon as we are done with today's live session, please go to this video again in the channel and do comment down below that what are the other videos related to specific streams that you want me to make specifically, so that separately I can choose one stream and I can make detailed videos on those specific streams. Okay, it would be really helpful for us, because we are here just to help you and just to guide you. So it would be really helpful for us to know that what exactly you guys want. If you guys want me to make a detailed video on science stream, commerce stream, art stream, I would love to do that, because we are here to just help you out. So do comment down below and do let us know that what are the videos that you want from us, and I'll definitely come up with more solutions for you guys. All right, moving ahead. Now, when we talk about the management or how do you actually prepare for competitive exams, as I told you, the two most important things are discipline and consistency. You literally have to be disciplined about whatever decisions you are making, because once you have decided that this is my end goal and this is something that I want to achieve, this is something that I want to work hard towards, right? After that, you have to be literally consistent, because you cannot see any results coming up in 1 or 2 days. You see results when you are being consistent about it. You see results when you are literally working towards it, right? And in that, time management, conceptual clarity, and revision strategy plays literally very, very important role. Time management plays important role because you need to understand, as I said, that it's really important to analyze yourself. So once you have analyzed yourself, you yourself would know that this is my weaker areas, this is my stronger area, right? And time management doesn't really mean that, okay, you have to study like for 16 hours a day, you have to study 12 hours a day. No. Time management basically means that already when you have decided that these many hours you are going to dedicate towards your study, you also need to decide that how many hours would be dedicated for which particular subject. As I told you, every student is different, so do not compare yourself with anyone. First of all, you need to analyze yourself, and when you know that, for example, your biology is weaker, try to give more time to biology. You know that you are good at physics. Comparatively, you can manage time there. You can solve more questions there. And here you need to first of all clear your concepts, right? So that is what time management is all about. Also, other than time management, conceptual clarity plays important role, and that is why grade 11 and 12 are really important, because here your base will be there. After this, whatever you study, it's just the elaborated version of that particular topic. But if you know the basics of the topics, if you know that what exactly it means, right? So if your concepts are clear, that means half the battle is done, right? Why? Because until and unless you don't understand the concepts, your concepts are not clear for yourself, then it becomes really difficult for you to prepare further. So always start from the base, okay? Your basics should be very, very clear. Again, one more thing, that just because you're going or you're entering in grade 11, that doesn't mean that only grade 11 and 12 is important. Your concepts start from grade 9 and 10. So just because you have already, cleared your 10th grade, still having the concept clarity from grade 9 and 10 is also really important. You should know that what you have studied already. It's not like that, okay, now I'm done with this topic, I'm done with this book. No, the same topic will be coming ahead. It's just in an elaborative form, or, with more clarity, but you will get that more clarity only when your basics are clear. So, clearing your basics, having the conceptual clarity is extremely, extremely important. Okay. And once that is done, you should have a good revision strategy, because, it's a human tendency. You cannot remember things all your life, right? Once you have understood, you will have to keep revising it so that you can, keep yourself updated. You can keep yourself engaged that this is something that I read 5 months back, but even now I want to revise it. Until and unless I won't be pretty sure, or I won't be very much confident about that topic until and unless I revise it again. Okay, so all these things play a huge role when it comes to preparation for your competitive exams, right? Now, there are common mistakes that we all do. Okay, not just you guys, but we all do, and we have to avoid these common mistakes, because that is what separates us from the crowd. Okay, otherwise we will also be a part of the crowd, right? So procrastination is one thing that everyone deals with. Okay, that today I'm not in the mood, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it day after, right? Try not to do it. Please, please, please avoid this thing, because it's really important to be consistent. And to be consistent means, doesn't matter how are you feeling today, but at least push yourself a little bit so that you can stay consistent about it. If you keep procrastinating that I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it day after, tomorrow will become next week will become next month, and then you would never want to do it. Trust me on this. Okay, so it's really, really important that please avoid procrastinating about finishing your syllabus, about revising, about solving mock test. Do not procrastinate. Okay. Other than that, over dependence and neglecting health. Over dependence, you should not be dependent on just your coaching classes. You should not be dependent on just your schools. You should not be dependent on just your other friends. You have to be independent. You have to prepare for yourself, because until and unless you study yourself, you revise yourself, it's not gonna work really. If you think that you'll just go to a coaching class and then whatever they are making you understand, whatever you are studying there and that's it, no. It's just for your guidance. It's just to help you out if there are certain complicated things and you're not able to understand those. Until and unless you study for yourself, until and unless you prepare your own strategies, you prepare your own notes and you revise it from them, I don't think results are going to be that easier. Okay, so over dependence is really, really difficult, and it's very dangerous when you prepare for certain examinations, and when you prepare for one of the most prestigious examinations of the country. All right, and then neglecting health, guys. It's not just about physical health but also your mental health. You cannot afford to neglect your health, because it's not just about sitting in one position and studying and studying and studying. No, you have to take care of yourself. You have to keep yourself hydrated. You have to take mini breaks to refresh yourself. You have to you know keep giving yourself treats for achieving today's target. If you have decided that today I'm going to finish this topic, if you have decided that today I'm going to study for these many hours, and if you have achieved it, please give yourself small treats. Go out, play, run, walk, listen to some music. Take care of yourself. Do not compare yourself with anyone. Do not take extreme pressure, all right, for anything, because every student is different and every student has their own capabilities. That is why I keep saying that keep analyzing yourself, so that you understand your own interest and you understand that what exactly you want to do. Hi, if you're asking me which book is better, so for this as well, we already have sessions recorded on this channel. Also, if you want me to make a different session for you guys about the books for specific examination, please comment down below and I'll make a separate session. But if for the basics I start, until and unless you know your NCERT, deep down, nothing will work out for you. If you are sure about your NCERT, if you're sure about the basic book, and then every other book that you read will help you out. But if your basics are not clear, if your concepts are not clear, I don't think other books can also help you out. In fact, it might confuse you. Okay, so to start with, to begin with, NCERT solution for everything. Please study it, read it properly, understand every line of it, and then we can talk about the other reference books. Okay, so yes, I was talking about these are the common mistakes. Please tend to avoid these mistakes, and then things will be much easier. All right, building your confidence and motivation. I hope I was helpful enough to motivate you guys and to guide you guys that how you can stay confident, because you cannot expect every time other person will come and try to motivate you. No, that usually doesn't happen. You have to keep motivating yourself. For that, you have to stop comparing yourself with other people. You have to analyze yourself. You have to understand your own interest. You should be able to communicate what exactly you are expecting from yourself and what are your aspirations. Once you know that this is my goal, this is my destination, it's always easier to follow that path, because you know at least where to go, right? So that was it, and I hope I was helpful enough for you guys today. I hope that I was able to guide you a little bit if in this confused state. And thank you so much for today's session. If you like the session, please hit the like button, share it with other friends of yours, and do not forget to subscribe the channel. Hit the bell icon so that you can get all the amazing, interesting notifications. Also, after we are done with the live session, the video would be present on the channel. Please go to that video, like the video first of all, and then comment down below that what are the specific videos or separate videos that you want me to make for you, whether it's about different streams, whether it's about different books or different examinations. Please comment down below so that I can know and I can come again to help you guys in whatever way I can. And I wish you all very best. Thank you everyone for the lovely session. I wish you all the best for future upcoming arenas, and thank you so much for today's session. It was lovely.